So I'm back in the woods today working on another trail cam video. As you can see, it's kind of cold and snowy out here, so I thought it'd be the perfect day to leave out this fresh frozen turkey. So right here is my setup for today. I have a turkey there, some trail cameras, and some chain. And what I did is I drilled a hole straight through this turkey, and I'm gonna run this chain through that hole, and I'm gonna chain it to this tree right here, so that way nothing big can come like that bear that we saw last time and just walk away with it. And I'm gonna put probably a camera on that tree, and maybe one back here somewhere, kind of a little ways back. So I've seen a lot of wildlife in this area. I've seen bobcats, coyotes, fisher cats. So I'm pretty excited to put this out here and see what comes. So I'm going to get it set up and I'll report back in. All right, so the stage is set. I have the turkey right here, chained to this tree. I have one trail camera right there, one right there, and then the third right back there. So I don't have a lot of faith in this chain. It's not the strongest stuff in the world. I'm not quite confident that it's gonna stop a good sized bear, but we'll find out. One thing that's good though is this turkey is frozen solid, so that's gonna kind of help it last a little bit longer out here. It's gonna make it a little bit harder for the animals to chew through and to eat as fast. So I'm probably gonna leave it here for about probably a week. I'll come back and get my cameras and see what it looks like. So yeah, see you in a week. So after I put the turkey out, it took about 4 or 5 days before anything actually found it. But the first thing to find it was this possum who came and chewed off it a little bit one night. And then the next night here, you see this coyote walk by in the background. But the flash from the camera kind of spooked it, so it just keeps going on by. Now the next day, you see this other coyote walk by in the background. And wait for the next shot. The next shot is about 1 minute later. You see this crow land, and it starts checking out the turkey. But if you look in the background behind that tree, the coyote that walked by before actually comes back and is looking at the crow, trying to figure out what it's doing. So then naturally, the coyote comes over to check out the turkey. But the coyote, you know, they're smart animals. He knows something's not right. He sees this turkey chained to a tree. He can hear the sensors from the cameras kicking on and off. So he's a little bit hesitant at first. Eventually, his hunger gets the best of him, and he starts nibbling off it. Now this is a real beautiful male coyote. Has a real nice coat on it. And this day right here actually was the only day that I saw him. He never came back after this. You know, and even while he's eating off it, he's keeping a close eye on his surroundings. And then this crow comes back. You know, when the coyote leaves, the crow comes back. And now the coyote's back, so the crow's gone. Now this is a little while later from a different angle on a different camera. You see the crow comes back, but watching the background, the next shot, you see the coyote up here. And it looks like it's going to keep walking by, but this crow flutters down like before, and he sees it. He kind of starts creeping in the background there. Now, I'm not sure. This looks like the same coyote from before, but the way it acts when it gets near the turkey kind of makes me think it might be a different one. You can see here, this one seems a little bit more nervous, almost a little more camera shy. So it makes me think it might be a different one. So then later on at night, this barred owl shows up, and it's kind of funny. He actually climbs right up on top of the turkey and starts pecking off it. Now you'll see him start flapping his wings like crazy here. And what he's actually doing is he's biting down on the turkey with his beak, and he's flapping his wings to propel himself backwards. And that's how he tears pieces of meat off it. They don't have necks like most predators, so that's how he has to, actually tear the meat off. And then this is after 1 week. I went and checked on it. There's still about half the meat left on it. So I decided to leave it out for 1 more week. And the next shot here, later that night, you see this possum come up, but there's a flying squirrel inside that tree, and he comes flying out, running out, and he scares the possum. That must be his home. I didn't realize that there was a flying squirrel living in that tree. He's probably scared there for a couple weeks. So now the barred owl comes back. Nice shot of him there. And this owl, he ate quite a bit of it. He probably ate more than any other animal. He was there a couple nights, all night long. Out of all the animals, he ate quite a bit. And here's the possum again. He ate quite a bit of it too. Now this kind of ugly coyote comes and checks it out, but the camera scares him away pretty quick. Now you see these crows land and start pecking away at it again. But watch in the background, a bald eagle shows up. And it doesn't take him too long to show his dominance and turn the crow's main course into pretty much whatever he's going to leave for him. But these crows, I give them credit. They didn't really back down. They're over there. They're actually, if you watch, they start pecking at his tail feathers. They're giving him some trouble, but all he really has to do is just show him that wingspan. And, they back right off. Right there, one just kind of grabbed his tail feathers there. But all they can really do is just kind of circle around and hope he leaves him something. He's showing why he is the baddest bird in the USA right here. There's a real nice shot of him right there looking at the camera. Such a beautiful bird. Now the bald eagle leaves for a little while, so the crows take advantage. You see 4 of them here now. Actually, maybe 5 of them. They're there pecking off it. But then the bald eagle comes back. Oh, and right here, this crow goes for his tail feather. The eagle gets his foot stuck in the turkey. And I was kind of scared for a second that he might have been hurt, but then he comes flying right back down and heads right back over to it. And then the barred owl shows back up. And now the turkey is starting to get down there in meat. It's really a lot of bone starting to show. See right here, you can see both of the leg bones are showing. Those birds really did a number on it. There's a good shot of the barred owl right there. Here he leaves a nice gesture for the camera. And you can see right here he's trying to tear that off, and there's really not much but bones left at this point. And that flying squirrel I was talking about earlier, he comes back out. And when he felt it was safe anyway, and starts checking out the remnants. Now you see here the possum with one of the leg bones there. And right here, one of these crows takes off with one of the legs. And then this crow right here takes off with the other leg. And that was it. When I went back to check on it after 2 weeks, that's what I found. There was nothing left but my chain. So I had a good time making this video. I was really happy to see that eagle. And I'm going to be doing more of these videos in the future, so definitely keep an eye out. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.